Ladies and gentlemen, what drives you? What makes you wake up in the morning and push forward, even when life feels heavy? Have you ever stopped to truly ask yourself, why do I do what I do? Let me tell you something, understanding your why is the key to unlocking everything you've ever wanted. Every single one of us is wired with a deep intrinsic need. It's not just about survival, it's about fulfillment. You see, we're not motivated solely by food, water, or shelter. No, we are driven by something far greater. At our core, every decision we make, every action we take comes from our desire to meet 6 basic human needs. Yes, 6. Let me break them down for you. Certainty is one of the most basic and universal human needs. It is the foundation upon which we build our sense of security and stability. When we feel certain, we feel safe, we feel like we have control over our environment and our future. This need is so ingrained in us that it influences almost every decision we make, whether consciously or unconsciously. Certainty gives us the confidence to move forward, to trust in our choices, and to believe that we can avoid pain while seeking pleasure. In our daily lives, we fulfill this need for certainty in countless ways. Think about routines, habits, and patterns. These are the small, repetitive actions we take to establish a sense of predictability. For example, many people start their day with a morning ritual, whether it's drinking coffee, exercising, meditating, or reading the news. These rituals provide a sense of order and familiarity, grounding us before we face the uncertainty of the day ahead. Jobs and careers are another major way we seek certainty. People are often drawn to stable roles with predictable incomes, benefits, and clear responsibilities. Even those who work in dynamic or uncertain industries often create structures to make their lives more predictable, like setting financial goals, building savings, or sticking to budgets. The desire for certainty also drives us to seek education and skills. We believe that knowledge will help us navigate the world with greater confidence. Relationships are another key area where certainty plays a role. We seek stable, stable connections that offer emotional security. In a loving relationship, certainty manifests as trust and reliability. Knowing that someone will be there for you no matter what fulfills a deep emotional need. This is why betrayals, lies, or unpredictable behaviors in relationships can be so devastating they shake the foundation of certainty that we depend on for emotional safety. Certainty doesn't stop at the physical or emotional level. It also affects our mental and spiritual states. People turn to religion, philosophy, or belief systems to find certainty about the meaning of life, death, and existence. These frameworks provide answers to life's most profound questions, offering a sense of direction and purpose. They create a feeling that even in the midst of chaos, there's an underlying order to the universe. However, the need for certainty can also become a double-edged sword. When taken to extremes, it can lead to stagnation, fear, and resistance to change. For example, someone who clings too tightly to certainty might avoid risks or new experiences out of fear of failure or discomfort. They might stay in an unfulfilling job or relationship simply because it feels safer than stepping into the unknown. This excessive reliance on certainty can lead to a life of missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. Certainty can also become a barrier to personal growth. Growth inherently involves stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things, and embracing the unknown. If you are overly focused on certainty, you may resist these opportunities for growth because they feel too risky or unpredictable. Yet it is precisely in these moments of uncertainty that the most profound transformations occur. In some cases, people create artificial or destructive forms of certainty to cope with fear or insecurity. For instance, someone might use substances like alcohol or drugs to numb their emotions and create a false sense of stability. Others might become overly controlling, trying to micromanage every aspect of their lives or the lives of those around them. While these strategies may offer a temporary illusion of certainty, they often lead to long-term harm and dissatisfaction. Certainty is also a major driver of decision-making. Whether it's choosing a career, a partner, or a new opportunity, most people weigh the risks and benefits in terms of how certain the outcome will be. For example, someone might pass up an exciting entrepreneurial venture in favor of a more traditional job because it feels more predictable. Similarly, people often avoid difficult conversations or decisions because they fear the uncertainty of the outcome, even if avoiding these actions leads to greater pain in the long run. To live a fulfilling life, it's important to recognize and honor your need for certainty without letting it control you. Certainty should serve as a foundation, not a prison. Balance is key. Acknowledge your need for stability, but don't let it prevent you from taking calculated risks or exploring new opportunities. Embrace the certainty that comes from within rather than relying solely on external factors. When you trust in your ability to adapt, learn, and grow, you create a deeper sense of certainty that no external circumstances can shake. In essence, certainty is a vital human need that keeps us grounded and secure. But true fulfillment comes from finding the courage to step beyond certainty when necessary. By striking a balance between stability and growth, you can create a life that feels both safe and expansive, a life where you are not only surviving but thriving. Variety is a fundamental human need deeply embedded in our nature. While certainty provides stability and security, variety adds excitement, challenge, and novelty to life. It's the spark that keeps us engaged, curious, and energized. Without variety, life becomes monotonous and predictable, leading to feelings of boredom and stagnation. The desire for variety is what pushes us to explore new experiences, take risks, and venture into the unknown. In relationships, variety often shows up as the need to keep things fresh and exciting. While a stable and predictable relationship fulfills the need for certainty, too much predictability can cause the relationship to feel stale. This is why couples often seek new experiences together, whether it's trying a new restaurant, traveling to a new destination, or exploring a new hobby. Even small changes like surprising a partner with an unexpected gesture or doing something out of the routine can reignite passion and bring a sense of adventure back into the relationship. Variety plays a major role in our professional lives as well. While a stable job provides certainty, tasks that are repetitive and unchallenging can lead to dissatisfaction and disengagement. This is why many people seek roles that allow for creativity, innovation, or problem solving. Even within stable careers, variety can be introduced through learning new skills, taking on new projects, or collaborating with different teams. These changes keep work stimulating and help maintain enthusiasm and motivation. On a personal level, variety is often pursued through hobbies, interests, and leisure activities, whether it's trying a new sport, learning a musical instrument, or experimenting with cooking. These activities break the monotony of everyday routines and offer a sense of fulfillment. Variety in personal life is not just about entertainment, it's also about growth. Each new experience teaches us something, expands our perspectives, and enhances our skills. Even in our health and fitness routines, variety is key. Engaging in the same workout day after day can lead to boredom and eventually plateau in results. By introducing different exercises, sports, or activities, we challenge our bodies in new ways and keep our fitness journey exciting. Similarly, experimenting with new diets or recipes can make eating healthy more enjoyable and sustainable. Variety also drives our choices as consumers. In today's world, we're surrounded by options, different cuisines, entertainment platforms, fashion trends, and travel destinations. Businesses understand the human need for variety and cater to it by constantly innovating and offering new products and services. The ever-changing nature of technology with new apps, gadgets, and updates also reflects our craving for something fresh and different. However, the pursuit of variety is not always positive. When taken to extremes, it can lead to restlessness, impulsiveness, and a lack of commitment. For example, someone who constantly seeks variety in relationships might struggle to maintain long-term connections. They may jump from one partner to another, always chasing the thrill of something new but never building the depth and trust that come with stability. Similarly, excessive variety in work or hobbies can lead to a lack of focus and prevent someone from mastering a skill or achieving significant goals. The desire for variety also has a significant impact on our emotional state. In situations of high stress or uncertainty, people often seek variety as a form of escape. For instance, during challenging times, some may turn to entertainment, travel, or social interactions to distract themselves from their problems. While these activities provide temporary relief, they do not address the root cause of the stress and can sometimes lead to avoidance behavior. In the context of personal development, variety is essential for growth. Exposing ourselves to different cultures, ideas, and perspectives broadens our understanding of the world and ourselves. It challenges our beliefs, encourages critical thinking, and helps us become more adaptable. Variety forces us out of our comfort zones, fostering resilience and creativity. Even within the realm of spirituality and inner growth, variety plays a role. Exploring different practices such as meditation, prayer, yoga, or mindfulness allows individuals to find what resonates most with them. Similarly, reading diverse philosophies or attending different workshops can deepen one's understanding of life's purpose and meaning. While variety is a powerful force, balance is essential. Too much variety can create chaos, while too little can lead to monotony. The key is to integrate variety into life in a way that complements certainty. For example, maintaining a stable career while exploring side projects or having a routine fitness plan while trying new activities on weekends. This approach ensures that variety enhances life without overwhelming it. Ultimately, variety is what keeps life vibrant and dynamic. It challenges us, excites us, and helps us grow. By embracing variety in a balanced way, we can create a life that is both stable and adventurous, a life that fulfills our need for certainty while keeping us open to the endless possibilities the world has to offer. The need for significance is a core motivator that shapes human behavior, choices, and aspirations. It stems from the innate desire to feel unique, valued, and important in the eyes of others, and most importantly, within oneself. This need is tied to our identity and how we see ourselves in relation to the world around us. Significance can drive extraordinary achievements, but when misunderstood or unchecked, it can also lead to challenges in our personal and professional lives. At its heart, significance is about standing out. It's the need to feel like what we do matters and that we hold a special place in the lives of others. For some, this may come through their career achievements, where they find meaning in climbing the ladder of success, receiving accolades, or becoming a leader others look up to. These individuals often feel validated when their contributions are acknowledged, whether through awards, promotions, or public praise. In contrast, others may seek significance in their personal relationships, where feeling appreciated and irreplaceable by loved ones provides a deep sense of fulfillment. In many cases, the need for significance is tied to our self-worth. The way we perceive our value often hinges on how others view and treat us. This is why validation plays such a critical role in human interactions. A small act of acknowledgement, such as a compliment or a simple thank you, can make someone feel seen and appreciated. Conversely, when people feel ignored or undervalued, they may resort to seeking significance through other, less constructive means. This can manifest as attention-seeking behavior, conflict, or even adopting an identity that goes against their authentic self, just to feel noticed or important. The pursuit of significance can be both empowering and destructive, depending on how it is channeled. On the positive side, it inspires individuals to set goals, overcome challenges, and push beyond their limits. People who strive to make a meaningful impact on their communities or excel in their fields are often fueled by the need to feel significant. Their drive is rooted in the desire to leave a legacy or contribute something of value to the world. These individuals often find significance not only in personal achievements, but also in helping others feel valued. Leaders who inspire their teams and recognize the contributions of those around them often build environments where everyone feels a sense of purpose. However, when the need for significance is pursued in unhealthy ways, it can create a sense of imbalance. Some individuals may prioritize their desire for recognition over genuine connection or authenticity. They may become overly competitive, constantly comparing themselves to others, or feel compelled to prove their worth through material possessions, titles, or social status. This often leads to feelings of inadequacy or insecurity, as their sense of significance becomes dependent on external validation. In relationships, the need for significance can be a double-edged sword. When partners acknowledge and affirm each other's value, it strengthens the bond and fosters a sense of mutual respect. Each person feels seen and appreciated, which deepens intimacy and trust. However, if one partner constantly seeks validation or feels overlooked, it can create tension. This imbalance may lead to misunderstandings, resentment, or even conflict, as one person may feel their need for significance is unmet. On a societal level, the need for significance often drives cultural and technological progress. Innovators, artists, and leaders throughout history have been motivated by a desire to leave their mark on the world. Their pursuit of significance has led to groundbreaking discoveries, revolutionary ideas, and transformative art. Yet the same need has also fueled destructive behaviors, such as power struggles, greed, or the exploitation of others for personal gain. This duality highlights the importance of understanding and balancing our desire for significance. One of the key ways to achieve a healthy sense of significance is through self-awareness and internal validation. When individuals recognize their inherent worth without relying solely on external praise or achievements, they create a more stable foundation for their self-esteem. Practices such as gratitude, self-reflection, and service to others can help shift the focus from seeking significance outwardly to finding it within. Helping others feel valued can also fulfill the need for significance, as it reinforces a sense of purpose and contribution. Ultimately, the need for significance is a powerful force that drives human growth, connection, and creativity. When understood and embraced positively, it becomes a source of inspiration and motivation, allowing individuals to live with greater purpose and meaning. By balancing this need with authenticity and a focus on internal fulfillment, individuals can experience deeper satisfaction and make a lasting impact on the world around them. The need for love and connection is one of the most fundamental human requirements, driving our behavior and shaping our decisions in profound ways. It is an essential element that influences our emotional health, relationships, and overall happiness. This need isn't limited to romantic love. It spans all forms of human connection, including family bonds, friendships, and even the sense of belonging within a community or workplace. At its core, the desire for love and connection is about feeling understood, valued, and supported by others. This yearning impacts how we relate to the world and contributes significantly to our sense of identity. On a psychological level, the need for connection stems from our evolutionary history. Humans are social creatures, and for thousands of years, survival depended on living in groups. Isolation meant vulnerability, while connection meant protection and shared resources. This evolutionary imprint still affects us today. When we feel disconnected or lonely, it triggers a primal response that can manifest as stress, anxiety, or even depression. Conversely, strong, loving relationships create a sense of safety and emotional security. This is why people often report feeling complete or whole when they are surrounded by loved ones or in a deeply fulfilling relationship. The benefits of love and connection extend far beyond emotional well-being. They also have measurable effects on physical health. Studies show that people with strong social ties tend to live longer, recovering more quickly from illnesses, and experience lower levels of chronic stress. Connection releases hormones like oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, which promotes trust and reduces anxiety. Even simple acts of connection like a warm embrace or a meaningful conversation can lower blood pressure, improve heart health, and strengthen the immune system. Love and connection aren't just luxuries, they are necessities for a thriving, healthy life. One of the most powerful aspects of love and connection is the ability to foster empathy and understanding. When we genuinely connect with someone, we begin to see the world through their eyes. This perspective allows us to bridge differences, resolve conflicts, and build stronger, more harmonious relationships. Empathy acts as a foundation for trust, creating an environment where people feel safe to express their true selves. This mutual vulnerability deepens relationships, allowing them to flourish over time. The more connected we feel, the more we can navigate life's challenges with resilience, knowing we have a support system to rely on. However, the absence of love and connection can be profoundly damaging. Loneliness, which is often described as the epidemic of our time, has been linked to a host of negative outcomes, including mental health disorders, physical illness, and even premature death. Feeling disconnected from others can lead to a sense of purposelessness and self-doubt, eroding one's self-esteem and ability to form future connections. This highlights the importance of actively cultivating relationships and prioritizing connection in our lives, even in the face of busyness or personal challenges. Connection doesn't always require grand gestures. Often it's the small, consistent acts of care that build the strongest bonds. A simple text to check in on a friend, spending quality time with family, or sharing a heartfelt conversation can make a significant difference. The key is to be present and genuine in your interactions. Active listening, showing appreciation, and expressing gratitude are powerful ways to nurture connection. When we make others feel seen and valued, we not only strengthen the relationship, but also fulfill our own need for connection. In today's digital age, the way we form connections has shifted significantly. While technology allows us to stay in touch with people across the globe, it can also create a false sense of connection. Social media, for example, often offers surface-level interactions that lack depth and authenticity. True connection requires more than just liking a post or sending a quick message. It demands effort, vulnerability, and intentionality. By focusing on real, meaningful interactions, we can foster deeper bonds that go beyond the superficial. Love and connection are also essential for personal growth. When we feel supported by others, we are more likely to take risks, pursue our goals, and step outside of our comfort zones. A strong support system provides encouragement during tough times and celebrates our victories, no matter how small. This sense of community fuels our confidence and helps us realize our full potential. It reminds us that we are not alone in our journey and that there is always someone rooting for our success. Ultimately, the need for love and connection underscores the interconnectedness of the human experience. We are not meant to navigate life in isolation. Our relationships enrich our lives, offering joy, comfort, and a sense of purpose. They remind us of what truly matters and encourage us to give and receive love freely. By prioritizing connection, we honor one of the most beautiful and essential aspects of being human. The desire for growth and contribution is a fundamental human need, one that fuels our sense of purpose and satisfaction in life. It drives us to improve ourselves, achieve our goals, and make a positive impact on others. This need extends beyond personal development and achievement. It includes the desire to contribute to the greater good, to help others, and to leave a legacy. Growth and contribution are intertwined, as personal growth often enables us to contribute more effectively to the world around us. The need for growth can manifest in many different ways. It can be seen in the pursuit of knowledge, the development of skills, or the desire to evolve emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Growth is not just about acquiring new competencies, but also about expanding one's perspective and understanding. It involves learning from experiences, adapting to challenges, and continually pushing oneself to reach new heights. For many people, growth becomes a lifelong journey, one that keeps them engaged, curious, and motivated to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Personal growth leads to a sense of fulfillment and achievement. When we improve ourselves, we experience an internal sense of accomplishment. This feeling of progress is deeply satisfying, as it reinforces our belief in our own potential and ability to overcome obstacles. Growth, in this sense, is closely tied to self-esteem and confidence. When we see ourselves making progress, even if it's incremental, it builds our trust in our capacity to create positive changes in our lives. This process of self-improvement leads to a greater sense of control and empowerment, making us feel more capable of navigating life's challenges. On a broader level, the desire for contribution takes personal growth to the next level. Contribution is the act of giving back, whether through our time, resources, knowledge, or love. It involves creating value for others and making a positive difference in the world. Contribution often becomes a way of finding deeper meaning and purpose in life. People who focus on contributing to others report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction, as it provides a sense of purpose beyond oneself. One of the key benefits of contribution is the sense of connection it creates. When we contribute to others, we strengthen relationships and build communities. Contribution fosters a sense of unity and solidarity, as it demonstrates care, compassion, and a willingness to share. Whether it's helping a friend in need, volunteering for a cause, or mentoring someone, these acts of contribution deepen our ties to others and create a sense of belonging. They remind us that we are not isolated beings, but rather part of a greater whole. Through contribution, we recognize that our lives are connected to the lives of others, and that our actions can have a lasting impact on the world. Contribution also has a profound effect on our sense of identity. When we contribute to others, we begin to define ourselves by the positive impact we make. Our identity becomes tied to the values we uphold and the ways in which we help others. This can be incredibly fulfilling, as it provides a deep sense of purpose. Contribution also cultivates a mindset of abundance. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we shift our attention to what we can give. This shift in perspective leads to greater feelings of gratitude and joy. It allows us to realize that by giving to others, we also enrich our own lives in ways that go beyond material wealth. Moreover, growth and contribution are not only about external accomplishments, but also internal transformation. Growth can change the way we see the world and ourselves. It allows us to develop resilience, patience, and emotional intelligence. It encourages us to think critically, embrace challenges, and maintain an optimistic outlook even in difficult situations. Contribution, on the other hand, helps us let go of selfish desires and focus on the well-being of others. It nurtures a sense of compassion, empathy, and kindness. By contributing to the happiness of others, we become more aware of our own capacity to experience joy and fulfillment. The desire for growth and contribution often goes hand in hand with the pursuit of higher goals and aspirations. When we focus on personal growth, we set ourselves up to contribute in meaningful ways. Whether it's through career success, creative expression, or community involvement, growth enables us to make a more significant impact. It equips us with the tools and resources necessary to help others on a larger scale. At the same time, the act of contributing can further fuel our growth. Helping others allows us to learn new skills, gain fresh perspectives, and enhance our own development. It creates a cycle of growth and giving where each aspect amplifies the other. In addition to its personal benefits, contributing to the greater good can have a positive ripple effect. When we help others, we inspire them to do the same. This creates a chain reaction, spreading goodwill and kindness throughout communities and even across the globe. The more people who embrace the idea of growth and contribution, the more we see the positive impact it can have on society as a whole. By living with a sense of purpose and actively seeking to contribute, we help create a world that values compassion, cooperation, and self-improvement. Ultimately, the need for growth and contribution reflects our deepest desire to live a meaningful and impactful life. By embracing this need, we become not only the best version of ourselves, but also sources of positive change in the world around us. Through growth, we evolve and expand. Through contribution, we connect with others and leave a lasting legacy. Both are essential to living a life full of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. The need for certainty is a fundamental aspect of human psychology. It is an essential drive that seeks comfort, stability, and predictability. People often crave security and structure in their lives because it helps them feel safe and in control. This need manifests in various ways, from financial stability and secure relationships to having a set routine or predictable outcomes in daily life. It is the desire to know that no matter what happens, there will be a consistent foundation to rely on. Without certainty, people may feel overwhelmed, anxious, or unsure about their future, leading them to seek ways to create stability. Certainty provides emotional comfort. When people know what to expect, it reduces the stress that comes from the unknown. Predictability creates a sense of order, which can calm the mind and reduce feelings of fear or anxiety. For example, when individuals know that their job is secure, that they can count on their family and friends, or that they have a clear path ahead, they experience a sense of relief. The mind craves this type of mental peace as it helps people feel in control of their environment. Certainty allows them to focus their energy on things that are important to them rather than constantly worrying about what might go wrong. This need for certainty is so strong that it often influences people's decisions and behaviors. For instance, some individuals may avoid taking risks or trying new things because of the fear of uncertainty. The prospect of failure, the unknown, or change can trigger discomfort, leading them to stick with what they know, even if it isn't ideal. It is easier to remain in familiar situations than to venture into the unknown, where outcomes are uncertain. As a result, people might stay in unfulfilling jobs, relationships, or routines simply because they provide the stability and predictability they crave. Certainty is closely linked to the concept of security. Financial security, in particular, plays a significant role in this need. People feel more in control of their lives when they have enough money to meet their needs, support their loved ones, and plan for the future. Knowing that they can handle unforeseen circumstances such as medical emergencies or job loss creates peace of mind. This security extends beyond financial matters. It includes emotional security in relationships, social security within communities, and physical security in one's living environment. The more secure a person feels, the more certain they are about their ability to face life's challenges. However, an overemphasis on certainty can limit personal growth and development. While it is important to feel secure, an excessive focus on certainty can lead to stagnation. People who are constantly seeking certainty may resist change or avoid stepping outside of their comfort zones. This can result in missed opportunities for growth, learning, and new experiences. Without a certain level of uncertainty, life can become monotonous, and individuals may find themselves stuck in repetitive patterns that no longer serve them. The fear of uncertainty can prevent them from pursuing their passions, exploring new interests, or taking the risks necessary for achieving greater success and fulfillment. In addition to personal growth, certainty also influences relationships. People tend to gravitate toward relationships that offer stability and reliability. When there is emotional certainty in a relationship, individuals feel safe to express themselves, trust their partner, and build a strong connection. Consistency in behavior, communication, and support creates a sense of security, allowing individuals to feel comfortable and valued. On the other hand, relationships marked by inconsistency or unpredictability can lead to stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. In this way, certainty plays a critical role in the quality and longevity of personal relationships. While certainty is important, it is essential to balance it with a certain degree of uncertainty. Life, by its nature, is unpredictable. There are always unknowns, and no matter how much we try to control our environment, some things will remain outside our influence. Embracing uncertainty can be liberating as it opens the door to new experiences and opportunities. Instead of fearing the unknown, individuals can learn to navigate it with a sense of curiosity and resilience. This mindset allows people to adapt to change, handle challenges, and grow through adversity. But in some cases, people may seek certainty through external sources such as religion, philosophy, or ideology. These systems provide a framework for understanding the world and offer a sense of structure and predictability. Believing in something larger than oneself can create a sense of security and purpose, especially in times of uncertainty. However, it is crucial to recognize that these external sources of certainty can also limit personal freedom and growth. Relying too heavily on external structures can prevent individuals from developing their own understanding of the world and their place within it. The need for certainty also plays a role in decision-making. People often make choices based on what is familiar or known rather than what is uncertain or unknown. This can be seen in the way individuals choose careers, make investments, or select their social circles. Decisions are often made with the goal of reducing the unknowns and minimizing risk. While this approach can provide short-term comfort, it may not always lead to long-term satisfaction or success. Sometimes taking risks or stepping into the unknown can yield greater rewards and lead to personal fulfillment. Certainty can also create a sense of identity. People often define themselves based on the stable aspects of their lives, their career, relationships, or personal routines. This sense of certainty shapes how they see themselves and their place in the world. When these sources of stability are threatened, it can lead to a loss of identity or confusion about one's direction. Maintaining a healthy balance between certainty and flexibility is crucial to ensure that identity is not solely tied to external factors. It is important to develop an internal sense of security that comes from self-acceptance, resilience, and the ability to adapt to change. Ultimately, the need for certainty is a natural and essential human drive. It provides comfort, stability, and security which are necessary for emotional well-being. However, an over-reliance on certainty can hinder personal growth and prevent individuals from reaching their full potential. Embracing uncertainty while maintaining a foundation of certainty allows people to grow, take risks, and live a fulfilling life. Balancing both aspects of certainty and uncertainty leads to a more enriched, dynamic, and satisfying experience of life.